Where else would you rather be but right here, right now, listening to the Win-Win Situation podcast? Are we up? Yeah, we are up. Are we up?
Yeah.
All right. Dead Can Dance from their Spirit Chaser album. And how long ago was this?
1996.
1996. Dead Can Dance. Mom and I saw Dead Can Dance at the Warner Theater, and they played this song. And I think it was in 94, 95. We were still living over in Essex at the time. And what a great way to complete the first set, first batch, and to get a little bit of a Georgie Harrison flavor in the thing through the darkness of Indus. A little bit of a George Harry bit there going on there with the instrumentals.
Yeah, a George Harrison bit off of the George Harrison track. And I was just going off of this Spotify track, the Spotify release of All Things Must Pass, which I think is jam-packed with some bonus songs and bonus material in there. But having that bonus, I believe this is part of the bonus, Let It Down, is a track, if it wasn't on the original album, or if it was on the original album, then you probably would have known, right? So it probably was one of the first bonus tracks on that Spotify release, and I'll have to look more into the original track listing.
I don't think the bonus albums would have been bonus cuts. Rather, would have been on the three record set that I have laying around.
Whoa, it's a 3-record set?
Yeah, two recordings produced, 2 discs produced by Phil Spector, and with Apple Jams.
Apple Jams.
Good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was I was listening to it, and it did sound like the album was a wall of sound with the way that it was
Yeah,
produced.
definitely Phil Spector.
And Phil Spector also did Let It Be,
He produced Let It Be. That's correct.
and that one was people were kind of torn on it.
It's actually to me it's a good album, but it's still not George Martin.
Mm. How
And
come they didn't use George Martin?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. But the Let It Be sessions were on Seville Square. I think that's the street the studio was on. They did that rooftop concert and so on when Let It Be was being made. It's still a great album. A lot of really good stuff. Look at this little guy.
And we have a visitor
We
here
have a
in the
Beatle with
studio.
us.
Yeah. Oh,
It's-
yeah, that's
it's-
right. A beetle.
It's Georgina.
Wow. Well, I guess it's more of a ladybug, right?
I think so. It's an autumnal. Summer's usually they're orange. This gal, oops, she won't get away from me.
It likes you.
I know.
Well, it's a little ladybug.
Little ladybug. She'll be back.
Cool. What that was, I suppose the George Harrison track was from 1970, or at least thereabouts. If this was included in the bonus tracks,
May have been.
the bonus tracks of All Things Must Pass, and that was the sandwich cut. What was the first track? What was that called?
Let's see. Joy. It composed by Johann Sebastian Bach, as offered to us by Fourth Estate.
Fourth Estate. So you told me a little bit about them.
I saw the one of the guys who ran a CD shop. I think at the time he was on Bel Air Road, and he probably took a bath on it. He got all kinds of great bands, including Porcupine Tree and a bunch of others, local and international bands, Anecdote and others. He had to have taken a bath. I don't know how his business or even his marriage survived this thing. But these guys played. I thought they were really good, and they were a good trio, good Christian guys, and in a prog setting at Stevens Hall at Towson University, and I get there and I see a guy I went to high school with in a Towson University's police uniform, and I said to myself, "That son of a bitch, pardon my French, buddy. This guy was a narc who was trying to catch me in high school, and I wasn't doing not much using, definitely not doing any selling, but he had it out for me for no good reason. But anyway,
And then he became a cop.
and he became a cop. Well, go figure.
Yeah.
And he may have known another one of our friends because he also worked as a line cook. I mean, he actually went to places where drugs offenses were taking place. And one your best man's dad probably worked at that IHOP at one time, back in the 70s, at one point.
Yeah, maybe very late 70s or 80s, perhaps.
Something like that.
He worked there.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that.
Yeah, whenever I ask his dad about those IHOP happenings, he chuckles a little bit.
Well, he worked with a guy named, I won't mention the guy's name, but he went on to run other restaurants, including next to a video store that I worked at on Padonia Road where the Rural Farms is now. And then he had the Chestnut Ridge Market where Jake's Grill is. And I don't know if the guy's still around, but he was a pip. He was a piece of work. A lot of fun to hang around with, but in a risky kind of way. But anyway,
This was the guy who was into.
he owned the IHOP at the time.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's cool that you hung around him a little bit as well.
Yeah. And he was a good friend of Mudguard, one of my.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So a lot of memories coming back. Let's move on to more music.
Okay. Well, memories are good and music is good too. we'll go straight into this next set, starting with Yo La Tango. This song is called Saturday. Oops.
The room was filled with talk for anyone listening. I found a spot by the door with no one around. Let my mind go out of tune. Out of tune. I kept a smile on my face for anyone looking. Tried to turn away questions before being asked. Let my mind go out of tune, out of tune. I wasn't close to the film without really watching. Said, who's the guy with the gun? As if I was involved.
That was Deerhoof off of their third studio album called Half Bird. This is released in 2001. I believe it's the earliest Deerhoof track that I've played on the program so far.
And that was on a bicolored vinyl piece.
Yeah, it reminds me of Starburst. There's a pink side and a yellow side. Well, it's like a half and half. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I can describe that pretty good.
Both side A and side B are half and half. Half lemon, half strawberry, I guess. I guess that's usually the pink one. Usually the pink flavor. But yeah, I always love Deerhoof, and I always love including them on the show. So it's a nice treat.
And I'm glad you did.
Oh, thank you.
The sandwich cut of this set was a short one, probably one of the best and one of the earliest guitar solos I've heard in music from a vinyl copy I had of Surrealistic Pillow by Jefferson Airplane. Jorma Kaukonen playing that bit, Embryonic Journey from Surrealistic Pillow.
Sometimes I get the title of that track confused with Amazing Journey by The Who to start off Tommy. But
Yep.
that was 2 years after this release. This Jefferson Airplane release was 1967.
I guess it was.
Tommy was 1969.
Yes, it was.
And I like both of them. I've actually listened to quite a bit of that Jefferson Airplane Surrealistic Pillow album.
It's a great album. It was
Yeah.
It was a groundbreaker. The Dead and other bands coming from Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco were all making their point known in modern music at that point, at a time when I was but 10 years old.
Wow. Young John.
Yeah, I think I was maybe 12 when my Aunt Christy gave me that vinyl that got me started, including Surrealistic Pillow.
She gave that to you?
My mom's youngest sister, yeah.
Oh, cool. What else did she give you?
All kinds of Beatles, Herman's Hermits, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Sonny and Cher, all kinds of stuff. The Animals,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
My only question is, why was she getting rid of it?
She made a decision to do it. I didn't ask her for it. She just gave me an armful of goodies to bring home.
That's very sweet.
Yes, it was.
The first track of this set, as mentioned before, was Yola Tango off of their 2000 release, and then Nothing Turned Itself Inside Out. It's got a cool cover. It's like someone's being abducted by aliens, but in a very mellow kind of way. You'll see he's already all the way to the right border of the front album cover, looking up at the bright light while he's in that suburban neighborhood.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Looks like something from Oxygen TV, you know. You just don't know who's pulling up in that suburban.
Yeah, or Spaceship.
That too.
This song is called Saturday, the third track on the album. It's pretty neat. I like how they... it must have been a drum sample or drum machine that they were using, because they seemed to be modifying the reverb on it. So at certain points in the song, there's more delay around the drum machine hits, and at other points it comes back to more straight and dry. I like that sort of thing. I heard that one time a composer who, I forgot his name, but it was a minimalist composer, and what he did was do polyrhythms to the extreme of having a polyrhythm be so hardly off from itself that at one point, for maybe like a 10-minute long composition. It comes
Is it
in time, like
Stephen
halfway
Reich?
through.
Stephen-
Yeah, I think that's the one.
That sounds like his stuff.
Because I think I remember listening to it, and it kind of sounded like trains or something like that,
Yeah.
or like a chugging sort of thing. And I honestly really enjoyed it. It was cool to listen to and really satisfying when the polyrhythms seemed to match up, and I think one hit exactly together, and then it kind of went back apart. So anyway, that was a bit of a tangent, but this is a nice relaxing track. I think that the band is usually pretty mellow, Yellow Tango that is, so it's nice to include them on the podcast every once in a while.
Yo-Yo Tango.
Yep.
Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo Pa.
As we can continue with episode 117, as I've been told, of the Wynn-Wynn Situation Podcast.
Yeah, it might be 116.
Oh, 116. I
Yes,
think
I
we
was
did
double
116
checking.
last time.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we go into a little more absurdity right here, right now.
A terrible beauty is born. Nick steps out from the 27th floor and views me Babylon below. Couples, dogs, and children scurry to and fro. It's been a long hard life, but now he's nearly 21. He's read the sermons on the mount, and not for me. I never lived to 23. The air is cleaner here on high, or so it seems. There must be chemicals that rise. I've got those flying dreams. The aeroplanes and helicopters pass much closer by. If I could just reach up and touch the sky, and it's he sees a never-ending search, sex, assault, squats, fun he'll never see a villa in the sun. But yet there's one way he'll make sure he's not depressed and maybe get a notice in the local press, and it's the sky is glistening with lights, or so it seems. Outside the day turns into night. Inside the alligator screams. The aeroplanes and helicopters pass much closer now. I spread my aviator wings. The air is cleaner here on high, or so it seems. There must be chemicals that rise. I've got those flying dreams again. The aeroplanes and helicopters pass much closer by. If I could just reach up and touch the sky. If I could just reach up and touch the sky.
Mirror in the bathroom, please don't freak. The door is locked, just you and me. Can I take you to a restaurant that's got glass tables? You can watch yourself while you are yourself while you are eating. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom.
Oh, that was good, huh?
Yeah, all right. The plot says it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this the end of the set? This one?
yeah.
Wow, we're just moving right along today.
Well, you also played a track to start that set that was pretty short.
Yeah, that was from Stump.
Yeah. Yeah, the stump. Well, now that I mention it, maybe
was
we'll
called
just go in reverse order. This
Living
time.
It Down
Living It Down.
from their debut.
The debut, Living It Down, Stump. Were they a popular group?
No,
Oh, cool. How
Yes.
did you find out about them?
I saw the video for Charlton Heston on MTV.
Oh, they're the same guys who made
Charlton Heston.
Charlton
I
Heston.
think they were from Australia. They're nuts. They're absolutely nuts, those guys.
So that was the guy who put his vest on.
Charlton Heston was a movie star. He played Moses. He
Yes.
He went to Temple Mount to bring down the 10 Commandments from God.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty amazing stuff that we like to listen to right here on the Win-Win Situation podcast. You just never know what we're going to be pulling out of the bag or the media room downstairs of this secret location.
Yeah, secret location, fortified secret.
By poo.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Fortified by poo. That makes me mortified.
Mortified.
Yep. The middle song of this set was Poo. Just kidding.
And
it was the sandwich cut was actually the English beat Mirror in the Poop Room. Just kidding. Again, Mirror in the Bathroom by the English beat. That was a 1980 track off of their first album, I Just Can't Stop It. What a great cover that is too. The black, white, and the very hot pink. Very, very stylized.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cover that lives on in the great ska sphere. Second generation ska.
Yeah. Who doesn't like ska?
Well, Max doesn't like ska.
Who
And
cares what he thinks?
Yeah, you're right. I should care none about what that guy has to think. He's a schlub. Just kidding.
Of course you are.
There's a lot of kidding between these sets. Well, between this set in particular.
Well, he's a Grateful Dead fan too, right?
He is a Grateful Dead fan. He would probably appreciate that Jefferson Airplane track that you played a little earlier.
But it's not the Grateful Dead. It's the plane.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
I
okay.
said he would probably appreciate the Jefferson Airplane
The
track.
the plane.
Z Plane. What was the last track of that set?
Tequila.
Wow.
2011 band's cover of the classic. It's just basically like a lounge version, I think, of Tequila.
Yeah. Really nice drum pattern in there.
That was Jerry Marotta. He was part of Peter Gabriel's band with Tony Levin at the time. Larry Fass was also part of Peter Gabriel's band, the keyboard player on this set. The album's from 2022 or 2002. Pretty amazing stuff,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. When I saw the title of the track, that it was Tequila, it all started making sense. With a very slow, like, bum, 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 bum.
Yep.
So that's very much like probably a half-speed version of the ba-ba-ba-ba,
It's very
bum.
effective, though.
Yeah, it is. It's a mysterious kind of tequila. I think in the way that Tony Levin or the group was saying tequila was also mysterious. So it's a fun atmospheric track.
Yeah, it was great. So, yeah, that was that set. As we move along, in case you haven't picked up on it, we don't have headphones on, so we're just going straight live through the mix.
Yeah, so if you hear echoes while we're talking, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
So, yeah,
My car's in the shop, which also happened to have my headphones in there.
Yeah, but we're still here. We're still doing it, and we're having fun doing it, and we still have a lot of music to come for this episode number, whatever it is, for
Episode in the 100 teens.
Yep. Well, yep. We're into three digit count now.
Yeah. So for this next track, we're going to get started with some show tunes.
Germany was having trouble, what a sad, sad story. Needed a new leader to restore its former glory. Where, oh, where was he? Where could that man be? We looked around and then we found the man for you and me. And now it's
Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Deutschland is happy and gay.
We're marching to a faster pace. Look out, here comes the master race. Springtime for Hitler and Germany.
Winter for Poland and France.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Come on, Germans, go into your dance.
I was born in Dusseldorf and that is why they call me Rolf.
Don't be stupid, be a smarty. Come and join the Nazi party.
and not care where you are, no matter where you are. But rainbows are not made from memories. I got to try to find a way to ease my mind. You're like a sledgehammer. You've been hitting on my head. You're like a sledgehammer, baby. You've been hitting from me head. You're like a sledgehammer. You've been sneaking all the time. You're like a sledgehammer, baby. You've been hitting on my mind. For nights I have gone without sleeping. I wonder where you are. I wonder where you are. But I must build my castle with daydreams. I watch them fade away. I watch them fade away. You're like a sledgehammer. You've been hitting on my mind. You're like a sledgehammer, baby. Always hitting from behind. You're like a sledgehammer, baby. You've been sneaking all the time. You're like a sledgehammer, baby. Always hitting on my mind. You're like a sledgehammer, baby. Always hitting on my mind.
A lot of short forms today. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Still having fun.
Short but sweet and short but heavy in that case. That was Bachman Turner Overdrive. The song was called Sledgehammer. And to be quite honest, I didn't remember how the track sounded, but it sounded like a cool title, and it sounded
kicks
like it would
ass,
be
man.
heavy.
It kicks ass.
Yeah, I like songs that are just based around a big heavy guitar riff. That's
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah, it's quite the departure from Bachman's days with the Guess Who. But the Guess Who was just one of those bands. It's just from a younger era for me. BTO, I like some of their stuff, but they're not what the other band was. The Guess Who.
Yeah, I like this track and I like this album, but I get this album confused with that album. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Wasn't that REO Speedwagon?
Yeah, I think
I had a bunch.
BTO REO. Like I get those confused.
I had a lot of REO at one time. I think I had, like, I think I went through 6 of their albums, and I said, sellouts. Who needs these clowns?
Oh,
Yeah, but a lot of their stuff was really good, and they kicked some serious butt.
yeah, I like that song "Roll with the Changes."
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one's a fun one. Interesting. I should give them a deeper listen.
Yeah, I don't know what I have with REO. I know there might be a couple pieces of vinyl. One of them being, you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Yeah, fun name. I really like that.
I think I got
track.
that from one of my siblings, so that's where that is.
Cool.
So
And I guess it's about the same era as this. This was 1974. The
Pretty
album
much.
Not Fragile.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess you want to know what the sandwich cut was?
I do.
El Chameleon.
Oh, wow.
It's a traditional Latino piece arranged by Carl Finch and Brave Combo from their 2008 independently released Dentone album, The Exotic Rocking Life.
Dentone, like Denton, Texas?
Correct. Very good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and Mom and I went down to to Blobs Park to dance the night away to this set, and it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
We always talked to Jeffrey Barnes about how he named Jeffrey, our cat, after him.
Yeah.
He always remembered that too when we saw him, which is really cool.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
The best kinds of bands.
Yeah.
Talented, down to earth, and they remember things that you say to them,
Yes,
which
they
is
do.
very nice.
And
Didn't he keep a picture of Jeffrey in his van or something like that?
Yep. And that, number one, number two, you know, I think they won 2 or 3 Grammys, and they were just as normal and as accessible as one could be, just like meeting the aforementioned Tony Levin and Bill Bruford at Of Sound Mind. No, it was Playing by Ear, and it was down. They were at Savage Mill, and the two of them were in town for a gig at the Orion Studios right off Washington Boulevard at the time. So, yep, I met my share of rock stars.
All right.
Yeah,
The down to earth, kind people rock
Yep.
stars.
yeah, like Neil Morse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Eric Burden.
Yeah. Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, yeah, he rocks, man.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, he really rocks.
So
Yeah, that track he came up with, that's a good track. Springtime for Hitler was our opening cut of this set. This was off of Mel Brooks's 1967 movie called The Producer.
and who was in that movie?
Gene Wilder.
And Zero Mostel, I think. if I'm not
Zero
mistaken.
Mostella. The guy, like the older gentleman
Yeah.
in that movie. Yeah, I think you're right.
Funny
And
stuff.
Really funny.
This is humor, guys. It's just don't send us any hate mail.
But man, what a great tune as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Can't argue with a good show tune.
let's play some more music. How much time do we have lapsed in?
About an hour 15.
An hour 15. Yes, we can make this. We'll play it by ear. But anyway, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And now, Basin Street Blues.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
you getting sleepy?
That was very nice.
Christian McBride and Edgar Meyer. But who's going to play the melody? Both are accomplished, obviously best known for their upright bass work, and both also play the piano. And they shared responsibilities of the playing the melody with each cut. And what we heard today was Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered, the Richard Rodgers and Lawrence Hart composition from way back when.
How far back are we talking?
I'm talking maybe a century, getting close to a century.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so it's a great album. I haven't pulled it out enough, but I'm glad I brought it up today.
Yeah, what a nice, relaxing tune.
Yeah, I almost snored listening to it. Why would I do that?
Well, it's nice to be put in a mellow place through music. I said the same thing about Yellow Tango earlier, but it's nice to.
Here comes the instrumental.
Oh, great! We have an instrumental. Well, it sounds like some late rain.
Oh,
maybe
shoot.
it's the color blue.
I messed up. I thought let me mess with it here.
That's okay.
But yeah, it's a Dead song, but I just cued the wrong one. This happens in live entertainment, folks, but you're not getting the live version.
Well,
hold on.
I don't know if I'm going to cut this part out.
Well, of course not, because of all the other things going on. But anyway, we're going to try this again. Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, I think Max had searched up this group. Not searched it up, but he came across the group online. The Jazz is Dead.
Yeah.
Nice cover, too. And it's got some really incredible musicians.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I saw a version or a mark of Jazz is Dead at the Record Theater some years ago with T. Lavitz, Rod Morgenstern, Jeff Sipe, who's the guitar player? He was part of that group.
Jimmy Herring.
Jimmy Herring was part of it, and I believe
Alfonso Johnson?
Yeah.
Of St. Alphonse's Pancake Breakfast.
Shame on you. But anyway, that was Christian McBride, Edgar Meyer, and who was the sandwich set? Part.
The Teddy Wilson Trio from the 1957 Newport Jazz Festival.
In almost perfect, pristine condition.
It's in pretty good condition, but man, it's really hard to see the grooves between songs.
That's the way the records were back then.
Yeah.
You've heard my story about the Ella and Louis Armstrong album I have from Verve Records, and 30 minutes aside.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's worth keeping by itself.
Yeah, I think that it sounded like they just recorded the whole set, and maybe they didn't even trim it down or anything, because
I think editing was very off. It's just everything was so new back then.
Yeah,
especially cutting LPs.
Yeah. The Teddy Wilson Trio. So the tracks that were shared for you, the listener, were the tail end of Airmail and the very beginning of the Basin Street Blues. I could not remember what kind of blues they were, but Basin Street Blues.
It's all good stuff. I mean, that was not a chart topper by any stretch, but it's still very decent. And Verve back in that day was a good stable for jazz talent at one time.
Verve is cool.
Yeah.
So it's Teddy Wilson Trio on the A side, Jerry Mulligan Quartet on the B side.
Oh, Mulligan's great. He has the baritone.
Yep, the Barry sax.
I have an album where he plays on by Beaver and Krause. It was recorded in a cathedral, I think somewhere in San Francisco. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's one of my favorites just because of the sound.
Pretty cool.
The tenor of the bass. So we have now to tell you about Carl Filipiak and the Jimmy Jazz Band.
Oh yeah.
From their 2016 record. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Recorded at Right Way Studios in Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore.
The band was Carl Filipiak, still is Carl Filipiak, Matt Everhart, and Paul Hanna on the saxophone. Frank Young, I think, is still doing the traditional jazz. And speaking of traditional jazz, there's a show coming Sunday night, 2 shows, I think, at Keystone Corner with a whole bunch of local musicians getting together, including Frank Russo on drums, Carl, Matt Everhart, and Paul Hanna on saxophone, and another cat, Lafayette Gilchrist, who is a pianist, very influential in the local area, and he's also done some stuff, covers for I think The Wire. They used some of his stuff on Wire soundtracks, but they're playing at Keystone Corner, playing John Coltrane songs for a couple hours. It's always a good time. Go down, have a great burger, have a drink, and hear some great music. Carl and I have known each other for years. Not ready for the concert stuff yet, but I'm inching my way out of the cave from my recovery here. And but if you love jazz, Coltrane, what you just heard from What Now, the title cut. I remember burning this to a CD, and I had it in the car, pretty much going all the way up to Cape Cod, and that's the title cut too. It has such a boogie or road trip vibe to it, and also like I imagine that this song being covered by the amazing Steve Morse of Dixie Dregs fame. That's just my opinion, but it had that vibe to it.
Yeah, of Dixie Dregs and Flying Colors as well, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah, and what we're listening to is the Blues for Allah Medley by Jazz is Dead from the album. What's the name of our album?
Blue Light Rain.
Blue Light Rain.
Yep.
It's fun.
And the first track was
the
first track is not called. Yeah, it's not called Crazy Fingers. That one's called. Or I'm sorry, it's not called Blue Light Rain. It's called Crazy Fingers.
Yeah, but it's great stuff.
Yes,
very
it is.
Very entertaining. Wait a minute, maybe it was Rod Morgenstern and Billy Cobham on stage. It was either Stipe or Jeff Stipe or on stage with Rod Morgenstern. T. Lavitz and played in the Dixie Dregs with T. Lavitz and Rod Morgenstern with the Dregs.
Oh, cool.
And Jimmy Herring.
So there's some Dregs guys and Jazz is Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I did not know that.
What's his name? Herring was part of the Aquarium Rescue Unit. I think I have one of their albums laying around too.
Is that a good group?
Southern Fried Rock, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cool. I like Southern Fried.
So, anyway, that's it for. It's kind of weird doing this thing without the headphones. So, all is good. We'll do another one soon and get a couple more out to you as well.
Yeah, certainly. We could reach 120 before long.
Yeah, we can do it by Thanksgiving.
Yep. As the season is very well within fall now, within
very
autumn.
Autumnal.
Yes, we're in a very autumnal time.
As if I'm in the autumnal of my life. All of my life. But not quite dead.
No, remember, it's always springtime for someone out there.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we thank you for listening, and keep in mind to love one another, especially in these crazy times. Our Creator tells us to love one another. And if you want the lesson regarding that, I can play the Bruce Coburn song from Sun and Moon, which has that song on there. Love them all. So anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll be in touch. If you please send no hate mail, just money. Thank you. Love you.